In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit the webinar or Hangout registration page, whatever you want to call it. Just grab that share code right below this video. You're going to come to your back office, hover over websites, hover over web pages, and click on my sharing codes. Just paste that code right there, and that's going to give you two brand new pages inside your website section. And to find those, you're just going to click on the word websites. But the first thing you want to do is copy that page because you want to copy it and then make edits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over websites, hover over web pages, and click on copy web pages. And that's what you want to do. You want to copy that page. Now for this example, I'm going to copy this one here, the two-person template. So I'm just going to click copy this page, scroll all the way to the bottom, click make me a copy. And I'll go ahead and rename this page to be called Hangout Invite Page Two-Person. You can change the title tag if you want. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom, click Save Changes. Now I'm going to click on Edit Text. And editing this page is super simple. Okay, if you want to edit the names up here, you're just going to, obviously highlight over it and change it to whatever you want. When you change the headline, if you want to make sure that you can grab this exact same color to use inside your headline, if you're going to delete everything to start with, just highlight it and copy it. And that way, now look at this. If you ever make a mistake where everything kind of goes haywire like that a little bit, just hit the back arrow and get back to where you were. And one thing I wanted to point out too, look at this. See how this looks like this word less is on a fourth line? It's actually not, because this is mobile optimized. It's not going to be exactly how it looks in your editor like some other pages do. So I'm just going to start making a headline here. And you'll notice when you get to the end of a line, it's going to drop down automatically for you. Now, if I wanted to make this word or a couple of words that same color of that font that I had before, I would just find a spot that I wanted to put it in, and I would paste it in there. And I could make this italics if I wanted to, just like that. So that's really super easy. You can actually change the font on the buttons if you want, or you can leave it the same. Just highlight the month of November right there, easily change that to whatever you want. You can change the date, real easy. And if you're going to change the day, you might want to keep it all caps like it already is there. It looks nice that way. And don't forget to change the time here of your Hangout. Now, you might want to change the word webinar here to the word Hangout, depending on what you're doing. Now, to change the pic, what you're going to do is start with the first one. You're going to click inside of it to highlight it. You're going to click on the picture icon, and notice the width is 185 and 176. Now, if you're going to change it, make sure you change the other one to be exactly the same. And I'll put this width and height below this video. That way you can reference it quickly. And the closer you can find a pic to that particular size, the better it's going to look. So it's not hard. Just go to a Hangout where you've got your video on it. Go to the internet, whatever. You can do a snippet. Make sure it's about this size, the same one you're looking at when you're on the page, and save it to your desktop. And once you do that, all you have to do is come back here, click on Browse Server, click on My Library, and click on Upload, click on Browse, and then find a pic on your computer. Now, I found another pic earlier, and I'm just going to click Upload Selected File. I'm going to double click on it. There's the pic right there. Now watch, I need to change that width and height to 185, and notice the height changing when I put in the width. I don't want that to happen. I want to lock that in. So I'm going to click this little lock icon, and now when I change the height, that width will stay the same. Okay, that's all there is to it. I'm going to click OK. And now I've got another pic. And you'll follow those same instructions for the other pic. Now these subheadlines are super easy to edit. If you have a longer one, just keep going all the way off the end, and that will automatically drop to another line for you. And if you want to add an extra check mark, just come down to the very last one and click enter. And see that? It automatically gives you another check mark. Now, let's suppose that you wanted to get rid of it or get rid of one of these lines. Just come to the line above the line you want to get rid of and hit delete. And see that? It just deletes all of that for you. Just like that. Now, if you wanted to get rid of anything down here, you can. That's going to be up to you. Now on this page, there's a Facebook plugin. It's a generic Facebook plugin that it's going to allow people to make comments. Other people are going to see it on their Facebook page. But if you don't want to be sharing this Facebook plugin with every other person that's using this share code, you absolutely have to do this next step that I'm going to show you. All you do is go inside the source code, click on source, and you're going to do a search for the word comments. So Control F as in Frank on your keypad. And when you type in comments, you're going to find this FB-comments. All you're going to do is find the HTTP plslightning.com all the way to the HTML inside the quotes. You are simply going to replace that with one of your subdomains or one of your domains inside your Power Lead system. Preferably the very subdomain that you attach this page to. And I'm going to jump back to source. And let's assume that you did not want a Facebook plugin. All you have to do is click right down here underneath that button. You'll notice my cursor is blinking right there. I'm just going to hit delete. And you'll notice everything kind of came together a little bit. And let me click Save Changes. And we'll go to take a look to make sure that got rid of the plugin, assuming that's what you wanted to do. It did. It's gone. Now the next thing is obviously you want to be able to change that date of your Hangout. So I'm going to go back inside the source code. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do a search for the word date, D-A-T-E, and you'll notice that you have the date right there. Now everything's in Eastern time. This could not be simpler. Just enter in the exact date and the exact time in Eastern time zone. You can change that AM to a PM if you need to. And as soon as you do that and click save, that timer is going to time down perfectly to exactly when you've told your system that your Hangout is starting. Now finally, if you want to direct where your prospects are going to go after they opt in, you're going to come to your My Web Pages section. You're going to edit the page you've been working on. And under Edit Basics, this is where you're going to assign which autoresponder campaign, if any, that you are going to send people when they opt in. Now, when you create a subdomain or a domain, you want to keep record or note of what that is. Now, I created a subdomain called register in it, okay? And that helps me find those people very easily. So if I'm doing a broadcast and I want to send everybody a notification that my webinar is starting, I want to make sure I at least include the very people that opted into my register page. All of that's very simple. Attaching the autoresponder campaign, and then here is where you're going to assign what page they land on after they opt in. And you may want to create just a simple thank you page, something very simple that just says thank you for registering. Check your email close to the time of the Hangout. I'm going to send you a reminder. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. You have complete control on however you want to set it up. So go ahead, set your registration page up and start promoting your next Hangout.